Today we will discuss about business partner concept. So today I don't want configuration and all. So tomorrow we will do configuration part, no problem. Today we will try to explain the complete concept. This is the very important concept while we are attending any interviews and all. Even the difference between ECC to SAP S4 HANA also, especially in accounts payable module. So this is the concept is introduced SAP S4 HANA. So the first question is, yesterday what I faced, the first question is, business partner is new concept in SAP. So this is my first question. So the second question is, why business partner we used in SAP S4 HANA? What is the advantages? The third question is, what is the advantages by using DP in SAP S4 HANA? I hope these three questions only yesterday I received. Am I correct? Yes. So within these three questions, my interview is over. That's it. So then this is my first question. Can anyone tell answer in our group? Who is this guest user?
Sir, Tinku sir.
Thinkover. Okay. So can anyone tell this first answer? Business partner is new concept in SAP. What is your answer? Yes or no?
Yes,
Please
sir.
Yes,
respond,
sir.
Nandi.
Yes,
Please
sir.
Yes, sir.
respond.
It is
Please
in
respond.
S4HANA. It is a new concept.
Yeah. So please try to understand my question. I'm asking business partner is new concept in SAP or not? So the answer is yes or no. Then what's your answer?
No, sir.
No. Very good. So absolutely the answer is no. So business partner concept already we have in SAP ECC. Okay. At the same time, business partners we are using SAP ECC FSCM module. Apart from that, even we are using other subcomponents of ECC like TRM, SRM, and CRM also. But the thing is, while we are maintaining business partner of this submodules, subcomponents of ECC systems, we have to maintain separately in component wise. Like in TRM, we need to maintain business partner master data and SRM and CRM. These are all the other components, whatever exist in SAP ECC. So in SAP ECC, we have one module, right? FSCM. So in that FSCM module, we are using this business partner in ECC also. This is not new concept in SAP S4 HANA. But the thing is, at the time of creation of business partner, even in business partner, we have concept in customers and vendor also in ECC. But at the time, that is the optional. But where it comes to SAP S4 HANA, so it is mandatory. I hope you knows very well what is the difference between optional and mandatory, right? So optional means if you want to create, yes, we can create. But where it comes to mandatory, mandatorily we need to maintain. There is no other alternative, right? So these are the two answers. And the second thing is, what is the advantages? So here simply we are integrate all subcomponents of SAP systems. This is the answer. That's it. Interview is gone. Interview is over. Okay. So the next thing is, if you want to explain in detail, so then I will take one PPT presentation. So then we can move to next sessions. See, first of all, please try to understand in SAP ECC 6.0. Out of that, we have different versions like EHP 6, 7, 8, 9, or whatever it is. So in that 6.0, we have this module, FSCM module. So in FSCM module, we are using business partner. And when it comes to SAP other subcomponents, this is not included in SAP ECC, especially the TRM and CRM and SRM. These are the other component softwares which is provided by the SAP, but not part of SAP ECC software. Please try to understand. In SAP ECC, these are all the not submodules. These are the other components. So in other components also, we are using business partner. And when it comes to SAP ECC, while we are creating any customers or our vendors, so here in this place also, we are maintaining these are all persons as separately, separately, right? So it means in earlier ECC system, so business partners and the customers and vendors we are maintained separately, and business partners we are maintained in FSCM based on the customer and based on the vendor, and TRM and CRM and SRM, these are all the subcomponents we are maintained business partner. So simple, what do you mean by business partner? Can anyone knows any idea? Business partner means what is the meaning? Hmm? Okay, person, organization, group, or whatever it is. Simply, who are doing business with us, we are called as business partner. So it means customer is our business partner and vendor is our business partner. Bank is our business partner. Employee is our business partner. Yeah. See, why? Because without employees, we cannot run our business, right? So we need to pay the salaries to employees also. So employees also treated as a business partner. So who are associated our business, who are associated with our business, simply we are called as business partners. Internal persons, not external persons. But where it comes to other word, we have other word like stakeholders. So that is different. Stakeholder meaning is different. Please try to understand. Stakeholders meanings is different and business partner meaning is different. Stakeholder means who is influenced who is influenced by the company or are influenced to the company. So that meaning we are called as stakeholder, right? Influenced to or are by is called stakeholder. For example, in stakeholder we have all the members like shareholders or the customers, government, vendors, or tax authorities, or media. These are all comes into stakeholders, right? But where it comes to business partners who are associated with us internally, simply we are called as business partner. Business partner. So in earlier ECC, we are struggling, we are receiving n number of reconciliation issues, especially by using these are all the settings. Like in SAP ECC, we are using 6.0, we are using FSCM module. So within that FSCM module, we are created business partners separately. And in ECC, SD and MM module, we will maintain customers and vendors separately. But the thing is, based on these customers only, we are creating business partner in FSCM module. It means in master data, we need to maintain these two places, customers and as well as business partners in FSCM. But the thing is, while we are working, while we are running in our business, is there any changes in master data levels in customers over our business partners? So we are getting reconciliation issue. Why? Because here customer master data is changed, but the business partner master data is not changed immediately. Why? Because these two is the different components. These two is the separate components, right? At the same time, while doing any business partner master data changes, that is also not immediately reflected in customers master data until we are changing. Am I correct or not? So it means there is a reconciliation issues in master data wise also. So that's the reason in ECC we are struggling so many reconciliation issues while we are working in this environment, especially FSCM, TRM, Treasury Management, and CRM, Customer Relationship Management, and SRM like Supply Chain Relationship Management. So if you are working with these different components, we are facing n number of reconciliation issues in ECC. So to avoid these are all confusions, to avoid these are all reconciliation issues, simply SAP S4 HANA comes into one simple solution. SAP S4 HANA business should, what I call business should comes into solution. We are first point is the first one is it integrate all subcomponents, all subcomponents, all subcomponents of SAP tools. It means it means ECC, comma TRM, comma CRM, comma SRM. These are all things we are integrated. We are under we are these are all subcomponents we are taking into one component like in SAP S4 HANA. And the second thing is business partners we will be maintained centrally. So it means on which module you can use this business partner, no matter at all. First of all, you can maintain business partner as centrally, and you can use this business partner into any other modules. It means there is a direct connection. There is a directly we are integrated business partners in other subcomponents also. That's the reason only business partners we are maintained in central application components in SAP S4 HANA system, right? See, for example, if you check the SAP S4 HANA system, so then I will be open 1909 or 2021, whatever it is. Yes. For example, if you want to maintain your business partner, so here we will maintain the cross application components. This is the very important. What do you mean by cross application components? So earlier we have components like this. SAP ECC is different component, TRM is different component, and CRM is different component, and SRM component different. But the thing is in SAP S4 HANA, we are integrated, we are merging these are all components into single system. That single system is nothing but SAP S4 HANA business suite. So within this system, first of all, business partners and all we can create centrally. It means this business partner they can use for any other submodules in SAP S4 HANA. So that is the main reason why we are implementing, why we are mandating business partner concept in SAP S4 HANA system. If you tell like this in our interview, so easily your interviewer knows you know each and everything, right? See here, if I want to create any business partner, so the step will be usually we knows very well. For example, if you want to do some settings in financial accounting module, usually where we can go? We can go financial accounting, right? So if you want to maintain some configuration which is related to financial accounting, we can go this one. For example, if you want to go general ledger accounting, if you want to maintain master data GL accounts, you have to maintain like this. And if I want to do some customization settings in FSCM module, then I will go to FSCM module and I will take collections management. Within that, the basic collection management I will do. So whatever it is, right? And if I want to do some settings which is related to logistics, then I will go to this logistic module. And if I want to maintain material master, I will be maintain in this place, right? At the same case, if I want to do some settings which is related to other modules like personal management or time management or payroll, so I will be go inside in this place and I will be maintain my settings and all in this area. Am I correct or not? It means in SAP we have, for example, if I want to make some changes, if I want to configure something in SD module, sales and distribution module, this is the option where I can configure my entire configuration in this area. Am I correct or not? But the thing is, this is the ECC system. We will be maintained like this only. And ECC system, if you observed this one cross application components, we don't have that feature. For example, if I go to SAP ECC EHP 7, then I will be open my system. Okay, my server is not working right now. So the server is also the validity is over. So, but the thing is, you don't find this one cross application components in SAP ECC system. But here in SAP S4HANA, we have to maintain cross application component, and especially this concept we cannot find. SAP Business Partner. In SAP Business Partner, if you go to Business Partner and go to basic settings, and you have to maintain your all settings in this place. So it means whatever you maintained in this area, which area? In this area cross application components, it means these settings whatever you maintain under these settings we can use for all other modules, right? If you want to make any configuration in this area, you can use any other module, either it is finance or FSCM or SD or MM or PP or TRM or SR or CRM or SCM, whatever it is, SRM or whatever it is, you can use very easily, right? So that's the reason only we maintained cross application components. And within that cross application components, SAP business partner and business partner we have to maintain in this place. So then we will go to some few points which is related to theoretical wise business partner. See, if you see whatever I mentioned up to now in SAP ECC, here you can see it's very clearly, you can see in left side, this is the SAP ERP. It means ECC systems. And this is the SAP S4HANA system in blue color. So here you can see in SAP ECC system, specific applications like FSCM, TRM, whatever it is, these specific applications, we are maintained business partner. And the SRM, CRM, GTS, we will be maintained business partner again separately. And SD module, we will be maintained customers separately. And MM module, we will be maintained vendors is separately. But if you go to SAP S4HANA, whatever applications we have, whatever applications we have, like FSCM, TRM, embedded systems, or S4HANA customer, or FSCM, or SRM, TRM, CRM, or whatever it is, these are all things. First, you will be created business partner into central wise. Within this business partner, if you want to maintain your customer, you can maintain inside business partner. And if you want to maintain your vendors inside, you can maintain your vendor inside business partner. And if you check in SAP S4HANA system, usually if you want to maintain vendor in finance point of view, company code point of view, what is the T code we are using for to create vendors in ECC systems? FK01. Am I correct? So we have three T codes. XK01, FK01 and MK01. XK01 is to maintain the general segments. We have to create the vendor master data. FK01 we have to maintain company code level. We have to maintain vendor master data. And MK01 we have to maintain purchase organization data. So I hope these points also we know. In ECC, how we will be maintain segments, vendor master data segments. This question also you can expect in our interview, vendor master data segments. 3 segments, right? So first one is general. The second thing is company code. And the third thing is purchase organization.
Purchase organization.
Yes. See, for example, if you want to maintain vendor as general, we are using XK01. And if you want to maintain FK01 in company code, and if you want to maintain MK01, we are using to create master data in ECC systems. Am I correct? So I will be maintain my date. Yes. Okay. So if I entered same transaction code in SAP S4HANA system, what the system is displaying? Redirecting to transaction BP as transaction FK01 is obsolete. It means FK01 we cannot use in SAP S4HANA system. Not only FK01, XK01 or MK01 or XD01 or whatever transactions codes we are using at the level of ECC master data creation, customers and vendors, we cannot use in SAP S4HANA system. Instead of those 6 transaction codes in SAP S4HANA, we are using BP. The transaction code will be very easy, BP. BP. So for example, if I want to maintain my business partner as organization in BP, so here you can see we have business partner BP roles we have in this place and business partner groupings we have in this place. Based on this grouping and business partner roles, we will be maintain our business partners in SAP S4HANA system. So these are all things tomorrow we will try to discuss very briefly. Okay. So next. So if you observed in this picture, it is very clear to tell in ECC we will be maintained like this, and then where it comes to SAP S4HANA we will be maintained like this. So the next one is the second advantage is if you consider business partner, we will be maintained centrally. It means we have these are all the features like BP categories and multiple roles such as customer and vendor, general data shared across different roles and multiple addresses, time dependent addresses, bank data, relationships and strategic object model in SAP S4HANA relationships. So likewise, we have n number of advantages. Because of this business partner, we have advantages like this. If your interviewer is asking what is the advantages of business partner, you need to tell these are all answers. How many? 8. So the next one. And while you are creating business partner, we have 3 categories: person, organization, group. Person we knows very well. Person is nothing but individual person, human being. And when it comes to organization, company, subsidiary company or legal firm or whatever it is, and when it comes to group, like group of companies or whatever it is, we will be maintained as business partner. And here business partner we have like this in SAP S4HANA, supplier is a business partner, customer is a business partner, contact person is a business partner, employee, prospect, service performer or whatever it is. These are all the different roles in business partner. And here you can see we can connect this business partner, this business organizations into business partners by using this option relationships. Relationships. So tomorrow we will try to explain these are all things in practical way also. How we will connect these relationships and where we will be maintain these are all. So it means how we will connect. So from business partner to other subcomponent. Next. So we have these three components. Already I explained very clearly. Here company means this is the one company, and partner person means Miss Miller, like this. And we will be maintained. So while we are creating BP, we have three options here: person, organization, group. So based on your interest, you can create your business partner. Not interest, based on your requirement, we will be maintain business partner as person, organization, or group, right? Yes. So later, the next slide will be, yeah. So this is also very important feature, customer vendor integration. So it means in earlier we will be maintain business partners is separately and customers and vendors is separately. But where it comes to SAP S/4HANA, we will be maintain business partners centrally, and within that business partner we will be maintain customer and vendor. It means business partners and customer vendor integration is automatically happened in SAP S/4HANA system. This one we are called as CVI. You can expect this question also in your interview. Your interviewer is asking, do you know what do you mean by CVI? So at that time, you feel like CVI, until now I didn't listen this word. No. So CVI is nothing but customer vendor integration. But the interviewer is not asking customer vendor integration. He is asking, do you know CVI, right? So this is the things how we will connect business partner we maintain centrally in yellow color diagram. So central data business partner, and within that we will be maintain customer and vendor. It means we are simply integrated CVI complex interface like this, and we will be working in SAP S/4HANA like this. Okay. So next one. Yeah. So the synchronization, like how we will connect in ACC systems, the synchronization will be like this. Customers, we will be maintain leading object and background object is business partner. Vendor, we will be maintain leading object and background object is business partner. But where it comes to SAP S4 HANA system, the leading object will be business partner. And within that leading object, the background object, we can create customers and vendors. So it means this is one is the lead in SAP S4 HANA. In ECC, this is the leads. Right, you know very well, right? What do you mean by leading object? What do you mean by background object? Right. Next. So next, the customer vendor integration synchronization steps in this system. So how we will synchronizing these customers and vendors in system? Simply, already I showed you whatever I showed earlier, the cross application components on which place we maintain business partner. It means we are simply integrated our business partner into customers and vendors very easily. Okay. And here you can see preparation number assignment, and here this one also. For example, usually how we will get the numbers while we are creating vendors, based on the vendor account groups, right? First we will do the steps customer account group, and later assign number ranges to customer account group. So by doing these two activities only, we are getting numbers at the time of creation of vendor master. Am I correct or not in ECC? So same like this in business partner also, same concept, but instead of vendor account groups, we will be maintain BP groups. First we will be maintain BP groups, and later the second point common, assign number ranges to BP groups. Based on that, we will get the numbers in business partner. But the thing is, we have two different scenarios. For example, I want to maintain my business partner number and customer master number both are same. Yes, we can maintain in SAP S/4HANA system. That is also possible. We have option, same option at the time of number assignments and all. And if you want to maintain business partner number range will be different, and the customer number range will be maintained. It means we want to maintain separate numbers for business partners and customers. Yes, we can achieve. Just you cannot tick that mark, same option. Tomorrow I will show you where we will configure those are all things and all. Tomorrow I will show very clearly the configuration part. So like this, the number assignments is also we can maintain in SAP S/4HANA based on the customer requirement, the client requirement. If you want, the client wants the same BP number, yes, we can maintain. The client wants the different BP numbers for different business partners and customers and suppliers, we can maintain differently also. Why? Because BP we are maintained centrally, and customers and suppliers will be maintained the non-leading objects. Next. So these are the reports, how we will see check reports and all usually. So tomorrow we can see the CUI customizations. These are all things tomorrow we will discuss. And synchronization will be like this. Okay. And when it comes to synchronizing demo, it is showing some synchronizations and all, like how we will connect business partner to customers and vendors. And these are all things we can see in system conversion also, especially in system conversion also, how we will convert our customers vendors into business partners and all we can see in this place. And post conversion activities we can test whether our synchronizing is correctly performed or not, we can do. These are all steps. And the very thing is, in SAP ERP we will be maintained, already I explained very clearly, XD01, XD02 or XK or whatever it is. These are all things we will be maintained in business partner BP. And in BP also, if you want to change any BP master data also, you can change. There is no restrictions and all. Yeah. So the second topic is also over. So then the next topic is accelerators for customer vendor integration synchronization. So this is the thing, like how the master data cleansing, especially while I explained the SAP S/4HANA implementation project. So we are discussing the customized activate methodology also. In that customized activate methodology, if you remember or not, in first phase, prepare phase, the last step we are doing data cleansing. Am I correct or not? Data cleansing. So next fit analysis, and next design and build, and next test cutover, and finally go live. These are all the customization activate methodology what we used in my current project, right? Already I showed very clearly. So same like this, master data cleansing and all we can do in business partner like this. Okay. And where it comes to synchronization also we can perform with the help of these are all the activities. Okay. So tomorrow I will show you practically how we are doing these are all activities. And these are the reports and all prerequisites. This is like a migration. Migration means, what do you mean by migration? Migration is nothing but transfer data from ECC systems to SAP S/4HANA systems. In ECC systems, we have customers and vendors. We don't have business partners. But where it comes to SAP S/4HANA, we are business partners. So it means we need to migrate data from SAP ECC systems as customers and vendors into business partners in SAP S/4HANA system. Am I correct or not? Those are all points here. The transaction codes, what is this transactions and all, so it is explained. This is the meaning of these are all things. Like before migration we need to check the tax code, postal code, email, bank data, tax jurisdiction or whatever it is. These are all things pre-check activities and additional checks, how we will check, especially the baddie. So these are all things and prerequisites, how we are migrating data from SAP ECC to SAP S/4HANA. These are the prerequisites, and that's it. And the next unit is business data toolset framework and enhancements. See, for example, if you want to do any enhancements which is related to business data toolset, yes, we can do enhancements also. Okay. At the same time, while you are creating any business partner, for example, if you want to make any one field is mandatory, or any one field is optional, or any one field is suppress, same whatever concept we have in general ledger accounting field status group. So within that business partner also we have using this transaction codes. By using this transaction codes we can control the screen also while you are creating business partner. Earlier I showed you, right? So in business partner, if you want to create business partner, within that business partner some fields you want to maintain required, some fields you want to maintain optional. Some fields you don't want to see in the screen. It means suppress. We can do same activities in field status controllings and all in business partner also. This is the screen structure, and tomorrow I will show you also. Next. So screen control based on business partner role. This is also very, very important. Based on the business partner role only, the screen will be controlled. This question also you can expect in our interview. The interviewer is asking how the screen control happened in business partner. What is the base? The answer is simple. The business partner role. Clear? Business partner role. Based on the business partner role only, the screen is controlled in business partner configuration. So tomorrow I will show you, and we will change some fields also, and we can make some fields are mandatory. At that time I will show you how the system is behaving and all. Okay. Next. So we will be maintained like this. These are all things tomorrow we will explain. And this is the very, very important thing what we discussed from the beginning. CRM integration in SAP ERP and SAP S4HANA. So in CRM, what do you mean by CRM? Customer relationship management. This is the one tool, separate tool. This is not SAP tool. SAP tool only. Within that SAP, this is the different tool, CRM. So at that time, CRM is the separate in ECC systems like this in yellow color. You can see in yellow color. This is the SAP ECC environment. So we are facing n number of reconciliation issues. What I said in beginning class. But where it comes to CRM is integrated, where it comes to CRM is also part of SAP S4HANA system, then here you can see there is no issues at all. So it is in green color, simple, right? So, but earlier we can connect SAP ECC systems to CRM systems. We need one middleware. See, when you connect any two systems, we need middlewares, right? Always. So that is happened in SAP ECC, but where it comes to SAP S4HANA, there is no middleware required. Why? Because CRM and finance both are same only. These two is not separate. So in this case, middleware is required? No, not required. So these things we explained very clearly with the help of notes and all and on-premise edition. How we will do, these are all things, and phases. What are the different phases with CVI integration, SAP S4HANA? These are all things. If you go to this document, definitely you will get good idea. So this is very, very important topic. And the second thing is the sixth unit is decentralized master data governance hub in SAP S4HANA. So how we are decentralized master data governance in SAP S4HANA? So especially we knows very well in SAP we have submodule like MDG. What is this one? Master data governance. Even MDG also, we have the module in SAP S4HANA. We have separate consultants. I told so many times. And especially this module persons will responsible to maintain the master data in systems. We are not responsible. Finance peoples are not responsible to do master data governances and all. Right? So these team persons will the responsible and they will maintain the master data center like this. And here you can see so many components you can observe in this place like SAP ERP, SAP CRM, SAP Ariba, success factors, SCM, other external systems or cloud for customers or hybrids, whatever subcomponents we have in SAP S4HANA business suite, but the SAP BD MDG is the central component. It means whatever you maintain in this area we can use all other subcomponents, right? So from beginning of class, I told this point only so many times. Master data and all we will be maintained centrally in SAP S4HANA system. And this central component we can use with all these other applications. These are all part of SAP S4HANA business suite. Please try to understand. Next, we will be maintained like this, but when it comes to ECC, the master data is not centralized, right? CRM we maintain separately, ERP we maintain separately, SCM we maintain separately like this. Okay. So next one here, it is showing how the data and all we will be maintained in MDG systems. And here you can see SAP ERP, customer vendor, SAP ERP BP. And when it comes to SAP S4HANA MDG systems, BP, within that BP, customer and vendor. Same concept. There is no differences and all. So here the data is loading and all, how the data is loading finally MDG systems and how we can synchronizing. These are all things we can observe in this area. And I will show some of the few points which is related to the complete things, option 2 and option 1 like this. And finally, we can achieve this one, SFT MDG. And we have some notes also regarding this and all. That's it. And the last one is synchronization of employee data into business partner also. What I said in my beginning class, employee is also treated as a business partner, right? Why? Because employee is also associated with our business. Without employees, we cannot run our business. Am I correct or not? So it means employee is also a business partner. Then how the SAP? So when it comes to ECC, so we have different tool, SAP HCM. Am I correct or not? HCM success factors in HR side. We have tools like this, right? And when it comes to on cloud and premises like this, and the solution will be SAP ECC to SAP S4HANA. At that time, we need this also. ALE. What do you mean by ALE? Yesterday I told very clearly. ALE is nothing but application linking enabling. So if you want to connect any two applications in SAP, we are using this ALE tool. This ALE interface, we can connect those two systems very easily, right? So earlier we are maintained differently like this, At that time, ALE is required. But right now, there is no ALE is required. Why? Because business partners and employees also we maintain centrally. It means this employee, we can use it for any other subcomponents also. So that is the reason even that ALE is also not required in business partner in SAP S4HANA business suite. These are all the theoretical parts. What is the business partner concept in SAP S4HANA and why the business partner concept is mandatorily the SAP will comes into solution, and what are the phases we are faced in SAP ECC systems while we are maintained different components into different master data and all. This is my complete explanation. If you knows very well regarding this one, then you will be very fine to crack the interview very easily. So yesterday I attended interview these three questions and I explained like this only. Then the interviewer is said, yes, you are selected. Simply, right? So please go through this video. Even this video I uploaded into our YouTube channel also. So please go through that channel. Okay. And one more thing is like whoever seeing this video in YouTube, so please try to comment and like and subscribe. Okay. So thank you. That's it from my end. Thank you so much.